Today I'm really excited to show you guys the new Vankyo V620 projector. This is a 1080p projector that is great for all sorts of occasions, like meetings, for video games, for sports, and for home theater. So in this video I'm going to be showing you guys a review of this really cool brand new product.
The first thing you'll notice is that the projector comes with a really nice nylon carrying bag. Opening up the bag, you'll see that the projector comes very compact in it and fits very well. You see that it's super protective. Taking the projector out of the bag reveals a side pocket that's really helpful for carrying the power cord or the remote. Besides the power adapter cable, it also comes with a VGA cable, a remote, an HDMI adapter, an AV cord, some screws, and an adjuster. On the top of the projector, you have a very intuitive button layout. You have the arrows, you have the select, you have the input, the menu, and the power button. Holding down power turns the projector on. Holding it down again turns it off. Removing the lens cap on the front is super easy. First, take out the focus a little bit so that the lens comes up, and then just take off the cap. Then you can adjust the focus accordingly. Besides the focus dial, there's also a perspective dial, which is really helpful. A lot of projectors at this price range don't have that. If you, like me, also live in a condo, an apartment where you can't put the projector onto the ceiling, there are some great stands available. This one is by Vankyo itself. On the side, you can see some of the inputs. You have two HDMIs, two USBs, a VGA, audio out, AV, and more. You also have the power adapter. It's really great because you can use smart devices like Apple TV or Fire Stick, or even your cell phone with these inputs. Now let's move on to picture quality. So right now I have my Apple TV hooked up to the projector, and as you can see, the colors are actually really nice. I think this was something that really surprised me. I've tried other projectors in this price range before, and none of them quite stand up to this picture quality. So let's go ahead and watch a trailer to see how great it actually is. From this camera, you are not able to see the full capability of the quality, but once you see it in person, it's actually really nice. The colors are very accurate, and it doesn't need a lot of adjustment. I think that's another thing that stands out about this projector. With other projectors in this price range, you typically have to mess around with colors a lot to get a really nice picture, but this one out of the box under the standard setting actually comes with a really good preset. There are other presets available like Vivid and Movie, but in my opinion, I think the standard one is just fine. It has the right color balance and the right brightness. Now let's switch scenes to in-game. So what you'll notice right now is that the colors are still very nice, but you're hearing the audio a little bit more audible now. In my experience testing, I'm not a huge fan of the speakers on this projector. I think it's an added bonus that's nice to have, but overall, I think if you're really trying to get sound, you should be hooking them up to an external speaker system. I see a big use case for this projector being in the workplace, so I'm showing you guys a test slideshow deck. As you can see, the colors are still very vivid and they're very high contrasty. You can also see the text very clearly, so in the workplace, I think this is a fantastic device. And even though the speakers are not that great, it's still nice to have, and an added bonus.
So yeah, that was a review of the V620 projector by Vankyo. This is a really cool projector. I think for the price that you're getting, you're actually getting so much. Similar projectors in the same price range don't offer as much in terms of quality, but this projector is actually fantastic and phenomenal in terms of quality. I really like that it has a lot of different features. It has a very intuitive interface. The buttons are actually intuitively placed also. I really like the focus and the tracking on this as well. It's nice that it has support for two HDMI cables, two USB, VGA, and more. I really like the portable size of this projector. I think it's really easy to use and easy to move around. And it's also really nice that they include a really nice carrying bag. So I think that's awesome, especially for the workplace or at home. I think what really makes this projector amazing is that it's so super portable. It is a little bit loud, but compared to other products that are in the same price range, I think this is still on the quieter side. One thing that I would like to see in a new future version is 4K capability, but the 1080p on this is actually really incredible. So it's not terrible, it's actually really good. And the price that you're paying for this, you're getting your money's worth, I think. Something else that I would like improved in the next version is sound. I think sound quality on this was really lacking. I mean, most cases people are going to be using this with a speaker, and I think that's perfectly fine. But in this case, I don't think it should be marketed as something that's a speaker as well. It's very light and faint, but I guess if this is for a meeting or something like that, then I think this is perfect. But for home theater use, definitely don't use the speakers on this. So I think those are things that can be improved by Vankyo in the next version. But overall, I'm really in love with this product, and I think it's really cool, and it's actually an amazing projector. So for this price range, I highly recommend it. Thank you, Vankyo, for letting me try out the new V620. I think it's a really great product. So yeah, that was the review. Thanks for watching, guys.